Jane is a mum trying to hold her family together as life keeps throwing shadows her way.
It's not always easy, but we manage, somehow.
Her boyfriend, Tom, is a steady presence, always there when things get rough, though he has his own struggles.
We're in this together, Jane, always.
Then there's Max, her 15-year-old son who's recently withdrawn and moody.
Just leave me alone, okay?
And Jess, her skeptical, sharp-witted 12-year-old daughter.
I don't believe in ghosts, but something feels off.
Finally, there's little Rosie, only 2, who seems to have a keen sense for things unseen.
Mommy, there's a friend in the corner.
On Halloween night, after getting the kids to bed, Jane and Tom settle down, sharing a laugh about the day's chaos.
Can you believe how many kids came by for candy this year?
I know, right? It was like a parade out there.
But soon a heavy silence fills the air, like the house itself is holding its breath.
Do you hear that? It's so quiet.
As she heads down the hall to double-check the locks, she catches a flicker of movement in the corner of her eye. She dismisses it as exhaustion until a faint, familiar whisper echoes through the hall.
Max, is that you?
It sounds like Max's voice, calling from his room.
Max, are you awake?
She opens the door but finds him sound asleep. Suddenly, a chill sweeps through the room and she feels a strange weight in the air, as though something is watching her.
What is this?
Jane becomes acutely aware of a shadow that lingers just beyond the doorway, a presence that feels both familiar and unsettling.
Who's there?
She follows it, trailing the whispers as they drift from room to room, each one dredging up memories of fears she thought she'd buried. Loss, loneliness, regret.
It's like the house itself is alive with my deepest anxieties, shaping them into something real, trapping me in a maze of shadowed memories.
Just when she thinks she's had enough, she feels a tiny hand slip into hers. Looking down, she expects to see little Rosie, but there's nothing there, only the cold, creeping sensation of an invisible grip tightening.
My heart pounds as the whispers grow louder, chanting my name over and over.
Jane stumbles backward, desperate to escape, only to find herself standing outside, staring at her own house from the street.
The strangest part, I'm holding Rosie, who's softly crying.
When she looks up at the windows, she sees shadows, figures that look disturbingly like Tom, Max and Jess, watching her from within, their faces eerily blank. The whispers stop as Jane hears her own voice, soft and taunting, echoing from inside. Welcome home.